thinking it was only water. It's only water. He only was stealing water. You know, then I hear, oh, he didn't steal any water. If you watch that video through the eyes of a business owner, he went in there with an empty backpack and a pew-pew inside that backpack. When he walked in, they recognized him because he's probably been in there stealing before. She asked him to sit that backpack down because she knows exactly what he's going to do. So he sits the backpack down. He goes back and he probably is thinking, shit, they know I'm be stealing. So then he gets the water and the lady's behind him watching him. He can probably see her in the glass. Okay? Then he decides to abort the mission or, do a slide of the hand in his pocket. You can't really see up close. You cannot really see. So, from a business owner standpoint, he's gone in this place, I guarantee you, this is not the first time, multiple times to steal and start shit. He knew exactly what he was doing. Empty backpack with the pew-pew in it. And then I hear it's only water, it's only water. How about it's not yours? Stealing is stealing. I don't give a damn what it is. If it isn't yours, keep your fucking hands off of it.
Hey, it's your boy Hendo checking in though. Welcome to the channel. I want to let y'all know. Hey, it's your boy Hendo checking in though. Coming to y'all with another video. Welcome to the channel. This series is about us looking at two perspectives of one topic, and the two perspectives we're going to look at is Rick Chow, the guy who killed the 14-year-old boy in South Carolina. Should he have been found guilty or non-guilty? Some people saying non-guilty, some people saying guilty. Personally, I think it's clear-cut he should have been found guilty. But of course, with this American system, it should be no surprise to any of my people why he wasn't found guilty. Let's get into the video and look at the other side of this argument.
You smile, sometimes they get easier to frown, but don't let the struggle get you down. They get better when you smile.
That was legitness.
All black men.
Hey black folks, your life is worth less than a pack of cigarettes. Your life is worth less than a bag of Skittles. Your life is worth less than a water bottle. It's very obvious what's going on in our country. We have two different justice systems. There's a justice system for YT people, and then you have the justice system for BLK people. We have seen time and time again how this plays out. There is always an excuse as to why it's okay to unalive a BLK person. There's always an excuse. If he hadn't have acted so free, maybe if he hadn't have had a gun, maybe if he hadn't have ran, maybe if he wasn't outside the store selling cigarettes, there's always an excuse as to why your life is less than a bag of Skittles, a water bottle, or a pack of cigarettes. This is the time to impact the pockets of people and businesses that think this behavior is acceptable. Don't spend money in their stores, the nail salons, the gas stations. Don't spend money there if there is not a black person present, a owner or operator that is black. Don't spend your money in their businesses. Because what they continually do is they continue to come into our neighborhoods, they continue to open businesses, profit off of our dollar, and then discriminate against us. That's what they're doing to you. I keep getting comments of people being like, why did he have a gun? Why was he 14? That lets me know how disconnected you are from what has happened to my community and my people. Impact their pockets. Have a good one.
He shot a 14-year-old in the back, found not guilty. How does that happen? Well, let me explain. This is the owner of the store. This 14-year-old kid came in the store and they're saying took a couple bottles of water. They're saying it over $1. He was pew-pewed in the back over $1. That's what the prosecutors are saying. When he took the items, which they believe he took, okay, they chase him down, the store owner and his son. The store owner then says the 14-year-old pulls out a gun and he pew-pews the 14-year-old before the 14-year-old pew-pews his son. That's what the defense is. The prosecutors didn't say this at all, okay? The prosecutors are saying it was only over $1. But if you go watch the trial, the defense attorney said that, no, this wasn't only over $1. It was because the 14-year-old had a gun and turned it on to his son. And he had to take action right then and there. And now people are up in arms. Oh my God, not guilty, not guilty. But we don't ask the question of, why did a 14-year-old have a gun? Why did a 14-year-old walking around have a gun in South Carolina? But we don't ask. We don't ask that at all. We just want to blame, blame, blame. Let's ask the question why a 14-year-old had a gun. Let's ask that question, okay? And then maybe we could solve all our problems.
I'm trying to understand in the trial with the 14-year-old who was shot down about allegedly stealing a bottle of water. What I'm trying to understand is the son of the Asian man that went out there. Why are you up there acting like none of this is on video? Like he's up there saying he don't know or allegedly. No, it's a video. And this is why a lot of people don't understand why I don't do black and brown solidarity, because your father chased that man down. The people are asking you, did your father chase that man down? And he's like, I don't know. What do you mean? You were right there in the video, right behind him, chasing the man down. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? You're really making your father look like a horrible father because his son would lie about killing somebody that he clearly put a gun to the back of his back. On video. Like, he couldn't even raise a good son. That whole family needs to be annihilated, because these are the type of people that will go around and be in society. Just because his father is locked up, he should be locked up too, and that wife. Because y'all will sit up there and act like it's taboo with evidence of a clear ass video. The boy didn't have nothing. And even if he did have something, $1, a bag of chips, or any of your stupid ass products in your fucking gas station is not worth shooting a child. That whole family has something fucking wrong with them. And they've created a son that could clearly sit on a stage, on a court stage, and act stupid, trying not to, quote unquote, get his father locked up. Your father is in 4K, sir. Like, they literally created a fucking liar, a fucking killer. Because that's what his son is. His son is that. Because without a problem, he could sit on that stage and act like his father didn't kill anybody. Lock that whole family up. And give that whole business to that 14-year-olds. Make them liquidate their whole business and give it over to the family. Their whole family should be fucking annihilated.
For the first time, jurors and the public got to see what took place inside the Shell gas station on Park Lane Road in the minutes before Cyrus Carmack Belton was killed in May of 2023. The video shows Belton taking water bottles out of a cooler, then immediately putting them back in, as prosecutors have said he did all along. He can be heard being confronted by Rick Chow's wife and son about the water bottles and denying he took them.
Time out. You know when they say, they always following us around the store because I'm black. Because y'all in the store doing this. Chinese people ain't in the store doing this. Y'all in the store doing this, man. How do you know, Mr. Tatum? When I was young, I was stealing out of the store too. And I wonder why these white folks see young black kids with hoodies on come in the store and they like following you around to make sure you don't steal the product that they work hard to produce, and that's how they make a living. We were in there stealing bags of potato chips in the back talking about, I don't even want nothing from here. Trying to say it loud enough so the clerk can hear us because we don't want nothing, we gonna leave. No, we came in there, we put the bag crunching in a hoodie. Man, they just didn't want to get us in trouble and they let us go with it. Anyway, finish.
And pursued out of the store by Rick Chow and his son. Prosecutors argued the store's camera system provided more than enough information for law enforcement to identify Cyrus without anyone chasing him.
Jessica Jordan, do you think it would be, you would have some tools to work with if you had gotten a call that this guy, this boy right here, is stolen? Do you think you would have some tools to help identify him?
Yes.
And investigate whether or not he had stolen water?
Yes.
Do you feel confident law enforcement could have handled this?
Absolutely.
But the defense spent much of the afternoon focusing on Cyrus's actions that night.
So this young man went into the store with no money, an empty book bag, and a loaded firearm, and you're telling this jury there was nothing suspicious about it?
Time out. A loaded firearm? What is a kid 14 years old doing with a loaded gun? It's a news clip. They kind of only show the prosecution's perspective instead of showing more of the defense perspective, because that gives you the idea that the prosecution had more evidence. No, they did not. We're going to see here soon what the verdict ended up being. But you have a young man that had no business stealing anything from anybody's store. That's the first part of how you messed up. Now, when you get shot, whether it's justified or not, you started the momentum in the wrong direction of stealing with a loaded gun. What was he going to do with the loaded gun if confronted in the store? So it's not out of the realm of possibility that you're running with a loaded gun, you're stealing, and when they catch up to you, you try to defend yourself or try to shoot them. That makes more sense than them just running and shooting them in the back for no reason. Okay, let's listen to the verdict.
Not sure if any of you are familiar with the phrase, united we stand, divided we fall, but to me, it's starting to look like, divided we fall is indeed going to come to pass, all right? The fact of the matter is, based on the results of that verdict, is this country hasn't learned shit, okay? And they are doing more and more shit each day, just ramping up the racism. We're stepping right back into the motherfucking 50s, all right? They're doing shit to try and incite anger and rage in you, hoping to incite some sort of a race war or conflict, if you guys didn't know. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I done had some conversations with some good people and some bad people of all races. And they have been planning and waiting for this shit, stocking up on supplies, doing military training and exercises. Y'all need to start coming together and get...
Rick Chow stood on business. See, that entire case is a good example of why you should raise your children correctly and why you should never make excuses for your community simply on the basis of color. Morals in society, I would say, is quite important. And that includes stealing. So when it comes to the kid, did he steal? Did he not? What was going through his mind in the moments before his death? In the moments when he put the waters back into the fridge? What was going through his mind? We can't make any assumptions. We can't really assume about it. But what we can say is, well, there was a 14-year-old carrying a gun. So where do we go from here? Are you an advocate for constitutional carry? Are you a pro-gun advocate? Because if you're a pro-gun advocate, you may have a point. But if you're not a pro-gun advocate, if you're going to make all of these accusations against the Chow family, calling them racist and all these things, I don't think that you have any point. If you want to attack the family, that's fine. But if you're going to go out there and start harassing business owners because they're protecting their merchandise, especially when it's a family-ran business or a family-ran franchise, they're protecting their products from people that are stealing it. Like, people don't know how many thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and hours goes into running a business, including franchises. So if you want to destroy your own communities by defending a 14-year-old that decides to steal, and you're not going to do anything about it with other 14-year-olds that also equally steal, then why the fuck should anybody, any business owner, open up stores, even something so simple as a gas station, in your black community? It's really that simple. Don't steal. Stop defending theft. If there's something that's immoral that's happening, argue on the basis of morality. Don't take down an entire family just because you guys truly are racist.
And for that man not to be found guilty for killing that little boy over 4.98 bottles of water that he put back, that's $3.92 fucking cents. If you steal something, the value has to be over $1,000 for it to be considered a felony, let alone a life. You killed someone over $3.92 fucking cents. And in the eyes of the law, he's not guilty, but the little boy didn't even pull out the gun that he had, and they said, why is he running? Because he's saying he's stealing something, even though his wife seen him put it back. And he has a gun on him, and he knows he has a gun. So he looking at this shit like how this shit finna play out. I'm finna get the fuck away. Y'all are all antagonizing, motherfucking running up on me. Like, I just do not get it. And to shoot someone while they're running away, you're automatically wrong. Did he shoot this little boy in his back? I thought when someone isn't even faced you, not even a threat, there's no reason to pull. You could have hit him with your fucking fist. You wanted to kill that little boy. You wanted to shoot him. You wanted to make an example out of him. And he get to walk this earth just freely, no consequences over some fucking water.
And I also think that's what it is. I think we need to work to having a better financial situation in America as a whole. You know what I mean? As a black community, we don't own a lot. And that's by design. It's not like we don't try, you know what I mean, or haven't put it forth an effort. I hate the fact that this is not even a thing that we got to worry about with the police anymore. Well, it never was a thing that we just had to worry about with the police, but you know what I mean? Like, personally, I don't feel like boycotting is enough. It's not going to change anything. You know what I mean? They're hurting their pockets would do something. It would do a little something. But you know what I mean? People, we ain't strong enough financially to do that. You know what I mean? There's not enough black owned. They have their own grocery stores in full cities. Like, I just went to an Asian grocery store, not before this happened, but like a month or two ago. Full grocery stores, Oriental grocery stores is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and we don't have nothing. So that's the thing, is that, yeah, boycotting is a start, but we need to also just focus on building up our community. You know what I mean? And building up our own little pocket of America that we can be safe in. Because obviously these people don't care about our safety. And obviously they don't care about their safety because they want to keep fighting for a system that's already dying. And of course we got to say it's not all Asians in America that feel this way or that treat black people this way. It's just, it's a American culture. You know what I mean? It's that, how do I say it? Fitting in, moving here and trying to fit in with the status quo, or not be the one to get bullied, so you add on and dogpile onto the people that's already, you know, getting the bad end of the stick. I have a whole video breaking down the psychology of bullying and how it mixes in with white supremacy, and how immigrants, and basically why everybody hates black Americans in America, and it's basically breaking down the psychology of why. You should go check that out. Yeah, but it's tricky, man. It's tricky to think about, you know. I don't want our communities fighting over dumb stuff when we can be fighting a battle. And you know what I think sometimes? I think we just got to get the people who get it on both sides and get together. We can't be waiting on everybody else. There's no way everybody will get together, you know what I mean? But first, we need to get together. Each group needs to get together and be solid within their own group, you know what I mean? Because we'll never get everybody on the same page. That's not just going to happen. That's never going to happen, you know what I mean? So somebody got to lead the charge. It's a group of people. Got to get. Also, I don't condone destroying this shop. I get why they do it, though, why they did it, though. Fuck it. It's up. But, you know what I mean? I don't condone it. And I'm wondering, why are we just hearing about this story now? I hate that shit, you know what I mean? I hate when it happens. Like, why are we hearing about this now during the trial? Like, when he gets not guilty, so it was okay as long as he got charged for it. That's how I feel about it. And no, it wasn't okay as long as he got charged for it. I don't care whether he get charged or not. Wrong is wrong. This should have been brought to our attention. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't on the right side of the internet. All these creators are making videos about Kais and that and all this bullshit. But don't talk about things that are important. But I guess that's just what's important to me. Not important to everybody. Another reason why we need to get our community together. But it's been your boy Hendo. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hype this video up, and we out.